Hello and welcome back to Ayaron's world. Sorry it's been a while since I've put any videos out. I've had another week in which I've just been so tired all the time. You seem rather loud. Now is that the game being loud or... No, the game is actually only on 10% and it should be on 20. That just means my headphones are turned really up. I've just had another one of those weeks where like everything is just really tired making and so on. In case you're wondering why these guys aren't getting angry when I look at them, it's because I've got oh, there we go, they're starting to come now. It's because I've got a pumpkin on my head. So, as you can see, this thing isn't working too badly. They're all single punch kills. Oh, still a bit too loud in my headphones, especially once I start killing them. There we go. So I'm getting a reasonable supply. It's definitely going to be enough to keep me in XP and stuff. I moved the ladder to here because, you know, it just made more sense. So if I show you what it is I've got up here, I managed to squeeze in 4 layers. Oh, you can see the new sound effects for climbing ladders, if you can hear that. Now, one thing is I realised I needed a double layer of vines in order to effectively slow the fall of the ones coming from higher up. When I had only a single level, some of them were dying. So I dropped the vines an extra level and lowered the floor in the impact zone, which is why there's like a little step down. The design of the pads is exactly as I showed them, with the difference that I added 4 more spawning pads here. And the ones on the corner like pushes from there, and then that one pushes them down there. I added this ladder here to continue the way up. Now I don't need to half slab these areas here because these redstone, because this here is the only place where it's 3 tall where they could appear anyway, and those redstone torches are enough to stop the Enderman from spawning. So like I added like a little walkway so I can make it round. And I was able to squeeze 4 of these in. Where's the last spawning level? Oops. Is there. So this is the last level spawning, and this is at a height of 251. Now, I did an experiment in a creative world, and the maximum height that mobs will spawn at now is 253. It used to be 240, but now it's up to 253. And that's for mobs that are too high. So the effective spawning level for Enderman, I assume, is 252. So this is at a height of 251, so Enderman do spawn on it. But just in case, to be double certain, I did half slab the top of this very upper one, just to make sure. So if I hold down shift, you can see that gives me 1, 2, 3, 4 spawning levels. So the rate is reasonable. It's not super fast, but there's nothing stopping me from adding another one of these off to the side, because I'm high enough that I don't need to do that. And now I've got the ender eyes, I can move around nice and quickly, because I can use them to teleport. Like so. And so it sometimes takes a little while for them to start bombing down, but once they do, it's pretty good. So I've got some storage chests set up here. The only thing in them at the moment is a random collection of rubbish that I brought with me. So I need to sort that out. Now, one of the things I need is some leather, because I'm using the latest version now, the Halloween update, which means I've got things like item frames, finally. And so I'm looking forward to using them. But until now, I've not really done anything with cows at all. So that's one of the things I need to work on. Anything else to show you up here at the moment? Yes, I need a supply of iron. Did I put any iron in here? I've got 3 iron there. I need lots and lots of iron, because there's definitely something that I want to build here. Right, 1, 2, 3. It's very expensive iron-wise, but it's worth it. So that gives me 3 iron blocks. Because one of the new things that have been added to the game is an anvil. And I thought that's how you made it. No, it needs one more. So as you can see, it's... Oh dear, I've not... Look at that, I've not updated Misa. Please update Misa, it's saying. Well, had I uploaded the latest version of Misa properly, this would now be a nice, beautiful anvil. One moment. There we go. An anvil. This is good. This is very good. I'll show you why it's good in a moment. Let me see what I got. What do I have in here? Okay, so as you can see, this pick here, my efficiency 4 pick, fortune 3, unbreaking 3, is a little bit damaged. And normally I would, and this is a really good pick. And normally all I could do is keep using this thing until it wears out and breaks. But now I have options. Now one of the things that might be good... Now I don't want it to be silk touch as well, because then the fortune is no good. Fortune 3, unbreaking 4. Silk touch, fortune 3. Sharpness 2 sword. Smite, knockback, and looting. Maybe the sword is a good way to demonstrate this. This sword has sharpness 4. This sword has smite 4, knockback 2, and looting 3. So, if I go to the anvil and open it up, and I put this sword there, and this sword there, then the result is too expensive. But what you can do is you can combine the magic effects from items. The other thing you can do is something simple, like, now that's only efficiency 1 spade, so I won't bother repairing that. But this is a really good pick, and so I can repair it by dropping in some diamonds. Now, yes, it's going to cost me 34 enchantment levels as well as that diamond. And it's not even going to fully repair it. But I didn't actually mean to pick that up. I meant to cancel that operation. Oh well. That has now repaired it. Because I've got another full one in there anyway, but it means that I can always hang on to my really good picks. I need a better shovel than that. One of the things I've been doing was saving up those 36 experience point levels that I just had, in the hope of enchanting myself a better shovel. So that one I'm just going to let break. Let me put the stuff back there. Well, while we've been talking, lots of these guys have appeared, so let's see how many enchantment levels I can get back. Well, that's me halfway back to level 30 already. So it won't take me long to be able to make myself that decent shovel that I want. So that's what anvils are for, and I'm going to have a few of them dotted around the place. Now over here, what I want is my enchanting station. That's why I've got these extra books on me. Because do I have any wood? Yes, I do. So I can make myself the bookshelves that I need. So that's only 7 at the moment, but I can make a few more. Now again, the recipe for books has changed, and now books require leather. So I'm trying to work out where I want these. Now, the space was, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And the space needed for enchanting is bookshelf, space, enchanting table, space, bookshelf. So I could just do that, but I'm tempted to, in the same way these chests are set back into the wall in order to maximise space, I think I should do that here as well. So take out these half slabs. And if this is where the bookshelves go, then the enchanting table is going to want to be there, and it should use those fine, because you don't need as many bookcases as you used to. You used to have to completely surround it with a double row, but now a single row will do. So, enchanting table. Enchanting table requires a book, and I used all my books up. So we definitely have to sort out this leather issue, or the lack of leather issue. I just want to make sure that, well, they wouldn't be able to spawn on there anyway, because it's not high enough. Right, so I'm just going to slaughter this new batch of Endermen, and then we're going to head back to base, because we need leather. Yes, I'm slaughtering you. Now, at someone's suggestion, and I'm sorry I don't remember your name, I used to take notes of these things, but recently I've been forgetting. I've added water to the top of each of those towers to really make sure that Endermen cannot teleport there from up there. And I've also just added water to the side of these paths, just for the sake of keeping Endermen away from me a bit, so when I'm not wearing the pumpkin head, I'm a little bit safer. Ooh, my home bed was missing or obstructed. Ah, that's because I was going on a mighty quest to find a brand new village somewhere. And I'll show you a quick clip now, which shows you how far I went to try and find this village. As you can see, I was totally fruitless. No fruits for me. The reason why I was looking for a fresh village is because I made a way out of here somewhere. Oh, here. I want carrots and potatoes. And there's two ways to get carrots and potatoes. One of them is via mob drops, but that seems pretty rare. I sat myself on my cloud spawner for a good amount of time and utterly failed to... Where's my portal? There it is. I sat on the cloud spawner for a goodly length of time and utterly failed to find any carrots or potatoes. The other way you can get carrots or potatoes is by finding a brand new village. But it has to be a village which gets generated now under this snapshot, which means I have to go far enough in the map to generate new terrain. Now, this is one of the differences. One of the fixes they've made in this version is to maintain your direction of facing when you go through a portal. Now, unfortunately, by fixing that, they've broken all of my portals. They all now face the wrong way, which is really, really annoying. So I'm going to have to fix those. The other thing they've done is... Oh, I thought that arrow would go... Now, arrows were meant to go through. Sorry, I don't want to set fire to the forests. I thought arrows would pass through a portal and actually, you know, appear in the nether, but that didn't seem to work for some reason. Is there any way I can put you out? Apparently not. One of the other differences, changes, is now fire spreads more aggressively based on your difficulty setting. And seeing as I play on a difficulty setting of hard, I need to 1, carry a bucket of water with me, and 2, be careful with those fire arrows. Because I live in a wooden tower, and I do not want to burn it down. That would be most unfortunate. I'm going to have to turn all my portals round. Right. Why were we coming back here? Leather. Yes, we wanted leather. Which means I need to breed the cows. Oh, I forgot to replant. Oh dear. And I made it all into bread. I was running low on food, so I harvested. And I was lazy. And I didn't replant properly. Oops. Bit of lag there. Yeah, see, that's what I've got to be careful of, because if I do that near my wooden buildings, I'm in trouble. Maybe I shouldn't carry around the bow that does flame. I might have to see if I've got a safer bow. Alright, let me just get these seeds down. Ooh, the new footstep sounds on dirt sounds weird. Okay, I think I might have some bone meal somewhere. Right there, in fact. So let's magic ourselves up some wheat so I can breed some of these cows. That'll do. Is it me, or is that sped up? The speed at which these things are punching, that's definitely quicker than it used to be. Okie dokie. Put the seeds away. Alright, 64 wheat. Ooh. Sun's going down. Or coming up, I'm not sure which. Going down, I think, which means I better reset my spawn. Right, so I need leather. Lots and lots of leather. So, my plan is to breed all the cows I've got, and then slaughter them, and then I'll wait for the calves to grow up. Now, the reason I need carrots is because pigs are no longer interested in wheat. Look, he doesn't care. And neither are chickens. Now, chickens you now breed using seeds. And I've been around breeding them. This is why there's little baby chickens. But I need carrots so I can breed the pigs. Now, I believe sheep and cows are still interested in wheat. So, yeah, but they make different sound effects now, as well as mooing. They make this sort of breathy sound. So, let's see how many we've got. Yep, sheep are still interested. See, I don't have many cows is the issue. But I need leather for books and item frames and all sorts of stuff. Come on, you. Let's see if there's another cow around here somewhere. Yep, see, you've already bred, so you won't breed again. What about you? Nope, you've bred. And you have... Ah, there's one hiding over here. Right, so you need to breed with... Come on. This black one. There we go. Oh, the sound effects that the little chickies make. Little high-speed squeaks. High-speed squeaks. High-speed squeaks. Yes. Either that or it's a bat somewhere. Okay, now I'm afraid, you know, you've had your fun, but now I need my leather. So I've got my looting sword, so at least I'll maximise the drops. And hopefully I'll get some leather. I went through a rainforest somewhere and got some cocoa beans. Please turn away. because I don't want you to see this, so go away. Oh, okay, you have to learn psalm time. So your parent is going to Bovine University, okay? Bovine University, you're not ready. There we go, I got some leather that time. Oh, nothing. I'm going to leave you two. How much leather do I have? 6 leather. That's enough for 6 item frames. It's a start. I need to do an intensive breeding program, though. But you've got to wait for a cooldown period before you can breed them a second time. And I need those carrots. Don't know where I'm going to get carrots from. It's very annoying. Now, I do actually have a zombie spawner somewhere, I think. I found a zombie spawner way back when I was doing my mining. It's off this way somewhere. No, that's the... Is it this way? No. Next level down, I think. Yes. Are you a zombie spawner? Yes, you are. Now, this will give me a nice continuous supply of just zombies, which is probably going to be the quickest and easiest way to get myself the carrots that I need. So I might trap that at some point. Very simple trap, maybe a drowning trap or something. Just so I can get the carrots and potatoes. Potatoes. By the sound of it, there's a lot of slimes there. Hello, slimes. Let me get your XP. Now, did I have any other leather laying around? I couldn't see any. I went looking. I didn't really find anything. I could hear you climbing the ladder. I was wondering what the noise was. Okay, so I need to make a book. What is the recipe for books nowadays then? Well, paper, probably. So let's get some sugarcane. My inventory's far too full. Nope. Okay, paper. So a book used to be 3 bits of paper like that, and it's not anymore. I suspect it's going to be like, is it 2 bits of leather? No. I'm going to have to look this up. Okay, so it's still 3 bits of paper, but you need to put leather in the corner like that. Okay, so that's going to get me the book I need in order to make my enchanting table, but I need the diamonds from somewhere. Give me a diamond. Oh, diamonds, obsidian, and my book. There we go, one enchanting table. So I've got the enchanting table now, which I need over at the Enderman farm. And so with the rest of the leather, I want to make some item frames. So I need sticks for that. So if you remember, well, maybe you don't, because I've only ever made them back in my skyblock. But in order to make paintings, you put sticks around a bit of wool, and that gets you a painting. Well, if you put sticks around a bit of leather, you get an item frame. Now, item frames are cool for many, many, many reasons. Oh, no redstone. Oh well. Where's my map? Here's my map. I'll maybe just have a look at this, make sure it still works. Yep, so this is my map. And one of the things I can do now, if I want, is I could put an item frame up on the wall. And you can put any item you want in there. So I could put, there we go, put in a side of beef. Okay, I thought the item frame had been destroyed then, but I just hadn't picked it up. But you can also put in things like maps, which means the map then shows up, and it even shows where I am on it. Is that not cool? You can also put clocks up. Now that's why I went and checked the gold and redstone, because I could put a working clock up on my wall there, so I'll always know what time it is. Now that is just awesomeness. Awesomeness abounds. Now the way maps work have been changed a bit as well, in that they now know. It used to be when you crafted a map, it would the center of the map would be where you were standing when you crafted it. Now it's based on a grid system, which is actually based on the chunks and so on. It also starts as a very close-up map, and if you want to make a smaller scale map, you put the map in crafting and add paper around it. So I might start my mapping project again on the basis that if you could put maps in item frames, then what if I had like more maps? You know, I could have like a large scale map of my area all laid out like that on the wall, which is really cool. They won't go on the floor, unfortunately. For some reason I have this idea that I want it all on the floor, so I'm going to leave that one there. The other main thing you can do with item frames is you can use it to mark what's inside chests and so on. Now, it means I might redesign my storage down there. But for now I can use it to mark those chests, which are by the Enderman farm. Now, I don't know why this thing keeps stopping moving. It doesn't seem to want to stay rotating like it's meant to. Let me want to send a signal round to clear what's currently in there. Then turn it on and start a signal running. Maybe that's something that was a bug that now they've fixed. So that's a strange splush noise. So with luck, the lighthouse will keep spinning now. Maybe one of the bug fixes they've done to the redstone will keep it going. So I'm going to head on back to the Enderman farm. Right, I want to put that pumpkin back on my head. Otherwise, the Enderman in my in the drop zone of the trap get angry at me, and then they teleport away to somewhere. I've still not worked out where it is that they're teleporting to. There were some experience points just left floating there. Okay, so let's whack this enchantment table down. As you can see, it's starting to get this stuff already. Not sure what level it's going to be at the moment. Looks like level 10 is the maximum with that many bookshelves. That's why I need more leather so I can make some more books. But what I'm thinking is I can use the item frames to mark what's in these chests. So I can have an Enderman, an Ender Pearl item chest. And then I can have one for diamonds, one for tools, and so on. The only thing I can't mark is these chests at the bottom, of course, because I haven't quite left room. Give me your XP. Oh! Wow, that one didn't die. I wonder why not. Two extra bookshelves. So put one there and one there. And then we'll just take a look at what that gets it to. 14. So how many more bookshelves I need? Because well, I was saying you don't have to double height, but I could double height, and then my enchanting area would only take up that little bit of room there, meaning I could have expanded storage if I need it. One thing I might do is set up a potion brewing station here, so I can get instant harm potions. That way I won't have to manually punch all these guys. Well, I think that is it for the episode. Sorry it was quite a short one. I just sort of wanted to get back into the swing of things. Let you guys know that, these things will start coming out again, as and when I get my energy. So in the meantime, what I need to do is simply lots and lots of breeding, I think. Oh, still got this pumpkin on my head. What I need to do is just breed as many cows as I can. I might work on segregating the animals into their own areas so they don't wander around quite so freely. That's going to be easier though once I've got the carrots and the seeds, because it will let me lead the chickens and the pigs separately from all the other creatures. And I don't really want any... Yep, moo to you too. And I don't really want any sheep in here anyway. So, speaking of that... we'll get rid of the sheep. Yep, you two can go and be in love. When a mummy cow and a daddy cow love each other very, very much, they get certain urges. Right, is there another one about? I mean, I know you're there, but did I leave myself an odd number of cows? That's just a little array of chickens down there. Yep. Oh well. No breeding for you. Until such time as all these guys grow up. Ooh, baby calves. That's why there's so many chickens about the place. I just keep picking up their eggs and randomly throwing them. Every now and then one of them hatches into a little tiny chicklet. Well, I'm going to be doing lots and lots of cow breeding. So I'll see you next time. Bye bye.